Welp. Got some bad news for you. So I hope the video's fine on stream. If it's not, please tell me. So welcome to the restream of the 4019. The maximum of what I'll probably ever achieve.
Croyez-vous que j'ai éprouvé des regrets en voyant la destruction, le fracas des armes et les
French though.
Je pensais à rien de tout ça.
Looks good, nice.
En cet instant, je n'ai pensé qu'à une seule et unique chose. Combien mon père serait fier.
It might drop some frames, like 3 or 4%. Just my internet. The no game audio version is already on YouTube. We'll maybe link at some point. So in my beginning was like the first 6 minutes were insane. French. Were insane. Yeah, like I don't even remember my dagger time. After this run I was so hyped, most of the stuff I can't even remember anymore. It was a pretty good day, I won't say. Also I tried to explain some movement stuff and some timing stuff. Like alternate strats, faster, slower, backups, whatever. Let's see what I can cover here. So walking off this saves 1 or 2 seconds. Because you get boosted to max movement speed. Shoutouts to Epic Dude Guy for finding that. Or realizing that. This ladder, if you start the war run early enough on the platform, you will get a higher position on the ladder, saving 1 second. So if your previous war run is too long and you start too close to the ladder, you'll get into a... Well, you get auto-corrected in a position a little further downwards. As I said, 1 second. I realized that when I did the... back in the days, the DX Wind Aero Nova Aero. Not compensation, comparison. Nice little strat. Nice tutorial? I don't hope so. Actually, at some point I thought about making a tutorial, but I instead did runs and, well, this happened. Yeah, I found out by accident. Pretty nice. Also, I think I got 1 perfect jump. Making for a good start. So 258 cutscene, that's pretty decent. I normally get 259, like sub 3 is decent. Sub 3 intro cutscene is pretty hot. Okay, no perfect jump. Well, misremembered. Dude, when will get interesting? My early dagger setup works with timing when I stop the war run and start holding right on the camera. You can see that could see that on the controller. Is quite consistent for me. And 251, 351 dagger. That's pretty good. That's a really good start. Dude, that sooner or later thing makes me sad. That they changed that. Like, what's the point? Why? Yeah, in case I didn't finish, or in case I wouldn't have finished this run, I would have uploaded the first segment, because that was just... I will not beat that. Just can't. It's a pretty good start, right? Pretty decent start. Kill 3 enemies. Also, 1 red one. Like if you kill 3 brown guys, you're left with 2 red guys. And those tend to combo you on the first zip.
J'ai compris que je ne pouvais les délivrer de leur malédiction qu'en prenant à l'intérieur de ma dague le sable qui les possédait.
First zip. Yeah, and only get through the wall like 504, 503. Like this was a 502. Pretty good. And the second guest room zip, the zip coming up. So this is the zip where I knew this will be gold. Nice frame drops, sorry. Yeah, killing 3 is faster. Cause killing 1 more enemies is around 5 seconds and taking the sand cloud is more. Sorry for the frame rate, can't do anything. Hope you see this though. I land in the wall and I managed to roll down and skip going through the life upgrade hole. You can't possibly set this up. It's just, it happens. And then you save 4 seconds. That was just so lucky. Yeah, that happened once before. So I knew that works and you hit the trigger and everything, that's fine. But well, you need some luck for a low 40, or mid 40, you just need it. Also here before I did a war run flip to get into position. But that's not like the enemies will bother you more, so I'm doing I stole that from Cat. I'm doing a wall run jump. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either, honestly. Honestly, that's the kind of luck a good run needs. To some degree, at least. Was expecting it on the zips, but okay. Yeah, the rest of this split is pretty... Yeah, it's just normal. The setup took a bit long, like 3 seconds. Also, yeah, we in the past we did rewind. But now we keep that 1 sand for a zip right after that, the double roll to the sand cloud. And it's a nice backup in case the roll zip fails. Because before if it failed you had 0 sand, the run was over, now we can kind of back it up, so it's nice, has some advantages. Also I became quite quick at setting up that zip, like with the window. Since you do that in 100% as well, I was just used... Oh, nice movement mistake. I was just used to turning the camera just right. Yeah, that jump was unfortunate. Honestly, I wanted to time how much that second guest room what I got is slower or faster than the zip Kata does with the down zip. No, sub 40 died in the last fight. Here you have to cancel the rolls, or else you will get too far. Took me a while until I realized. Because also the enemies will not bother you as much if you do the zip. It's pretty nice. Yeah, honestly, sub 9 would be at... Like, not at this point. Won't happen. Even the faster second guest room does not make up for that. Can't possibly. Now you will see the sub 40 died in some other places. Especially last fight, but well, there's more. There's always more. Like, I think here the setup was quite slow or something. I did so many runs today, cannot remember them all.
Où sommes-nous? Il faut trouver le moyen d'arriver en bas.
Had to readjust my camera here. No, it doesn't save 10 seconds. It saves 5, I think. 3 to 5. It's not. It doesn't save that much. I think I timed that once Kata actually did that stupid thing for a while. But like with that, yeah, sub 9 could happen. So one of the, well, quote-unquote bigger improvements here is doing this zip differently. Normally we did steps because we had to overstep. Runs alive. But it's obviously a bit faster to do 2 steps, like to overstep and then mouse wheel. Dude, emulator, it's just free. If you ask Kata, it's not that hard on PC either. Fast trigger. Fast load trigger hit. Another little optimization coming up is the fast death and waterfall. At least I first saw that when Wanif did it in his 100% runs. Also, I became insanely fast at setting this up. Like, for my standards, really fast. Because it's not that precise, but I found a good point for the camera. And fast waterfall death. If you cancel the zip a little earlier, you will roll into the death trigger of the waterfall. Saves 2 seconds. Baths. What's here? This. Yeah, okay. Pharaoh following quite quickly. Oh yeah, I hate when this happens. The rolling on controller can give you a kind of diagonal roll. It rarely happens, but when it does, you have to either do the inputs again or what I did, adjust the camera before zipping. It just happens. Disadvantage of having 360-degree controls. Fall damage cancel with the first person thing. I think I'll use that twice in this run. Says like 1-2 seconds. 1 second probably.
Bon, d'accord.
That's a new zip. Now we don't have to step here anymore. Why controller? Because I'm used to it. I play every category in controller. It would take me ages to get used to keyboard. And as you can see, you can get good times with controller as well, so was no real reason for me to change devices. Overstep this a little bit. So you land on the platform. Now this. Took a while to set up. Yeah. I'm controller, and for the inputs I'm using mouse wheel and the shift button on the keyboard to do the walk steps. Oh, that backflip that zip I just did today tend to give me some kind of diagonal backflip. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I have no explanation for that. I'll just, like in this run, I just try to hold fully backwards so that doesn't happen. Just no idea what's up with that. Here the force sensitive. I timed it. I don't have the message open now, but I think this saves 8 seconds. Zip saves a bit more, like 11 or 12. Oh, here I was stuck in the wall for a second. That was really funny. Had to roll out of there in first person. Have to be really quick. Well, yeah, I am. You get used to it. Saves a bit more, but with force sensitive you have to zip one door, which makes a total of 8 saved seconds. From my last timing at least. Maybe it's 7, maybe it's 9, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, in 2 zips this door just opens. Otherwise it gets loaded by zipping through loading trigger and button doesn't work.
No,
Yeah, this zip had some movement mistakes. In total maybe 10 seconds I could have saved here. But that would induce a really sick segment. Like going that by 10 is... That's all you can get from it. I want to believe. Oh, these 2 zips, one of my favorites. Because they save 2 seconds over the advanced tower zip. That is pretty funny. Well, like that it saves 3 because I'm slow at setting up, but... Yeah, that overly complicated tower zip, like... What is it? Jump... Sword, side roll, whatever. Can't even remember. 2 seconds. This friend here. The aim is quite precise, but if you do it with 3 daggers, you zip through the trigger. Here. You saw it zip through the second trigger as well, and this cutscene up here is not loaded. Saving, I think that's 3-second cutscene or something? 4? I don't know. I don't even know why I did that 3 dagger thing, but tried at some point, it worked. Making this jump saved 5 seconds compared to my previous PB. Because I failed that jump. And here I get the sick jump. Like at this point I knew it's either crash or I'm through. It just, there's no other way. Jumping out of first person. It's pretty good. Yeah, 3 daggers get you further, and that's why I zip through the trigger. Another first person cancel. Another second. It kinda sums up. If you roll down that waterfall all the way on the right, I believe that's consistent. If you do that, you get an error message regarding reallocating memory. And if you want to debug. It's pretty funny. If you don't want to get there, just roll down in the middle. That's all there is to it. The zip in caves saves less than 5 seconds, I think 4 to 5 seconds. There's a zip you can do to get all the way down, but it's stupid. And especially if you have good movement here, you're good to go. Ubisoft, yeah. Reminds me of Warrior Within the Zip into Garden in the old True Ending route. This vertical Warren made no sense. The Garden Zip in True Ending, where I get that do you want to debug thing all the time, until I found a fix for it. This zip took me quite some time to figure out how to do. Because Dagger Dagger Awkward Slow is too much distance, and Dagger Dagger with Fast Awkward is not enough distance. So what I do is I do the awkward and some mouse wheel steps like normal ones to gain some more distance. It's just a stupid thing. Crashing here saves a few seconds. I think 3. Esko, you timed that, right? What it saves? I think it was 3 or something. This friend, another one where you have to cancel mid, not cancel, you have to switch to fast rewind in mid thing, mid down zip. Here, fast. There are 3 outcomes. If your timing, or if there are 2 outcomes if your timing is wrong. Yeah, fair enough. I think it was 3. Either you get too low, zip into the loading trigger and crash, or you get too high and die. So, yeah, that down zip is quite precise, but saves some time because you have. It's first of all fast rewinded, unlike the other zip you can do there, and it has half as many inputs only. Shoutouts to Sphere for this zip. Saving like 3 seconds over doing zombie, like zipping up to the platform and doing zombie glitch. To get out there. If Sphere's even here anymore. Who knows? And I think Harem was 10 seconds? So yeah, all the advanced zips you can do sum up to around 30, 35. Which should make sub 40 way easier for Keta. Yeah, here zip through the trigger. Get the sand. And those 5 sand tanks get you to the observatory cloud. Rip Sphere, true. In my route you don't need that sand cloud. It's not faster or slower, it's just different. Works for me. The next zip. Really, really stupid. If you do the zip too far, like if you do that wall run jump too far left, you will zip through the door and that makes the game crash, so. Every time I was here today I was just sweating internally to not crash here. Could have been a bit faster. A lot of these setups would be done faster with mouse with some sensitivity. But if you do that, like if your mouse sensitivity isn't 0 in game, you will have you'll have a problem when doing mouse wield of like fucking up the aim. That's stupid. Asphia gave you a shout out for the zip out of well. Just because I could. Load the enemies. Okay. Yeah, crashing there, stupid. Pretty easy from here on. You stop the zip as soon as that camera comes up, the far out camera. I don't get how Keda can rewind too long there. Keda, if you're in chat, how? Just wait 2 seconds on that bar and that nothing could ever happen. Okay, the next big one is in prison. Or the next kind of risky one. That sound of rolling through water was interesting. It sounded interesting. Oh yeah, that third split. I said I can go that by 35 to 40 seconds. And I got it by 45. It's kind of hard to estimate all the movement mistakes you do. But yeah, that goal is... It can be done better, but it's decent enough. For me, the least. Rip Rampart cutscene. Another first person thing. Dude, I love this movement. I really love this movement. It's so quick to get to the sand cloud. Oh, it makes me almost happy. I like how 26 minutes are done and I'm in prison. Or almost in prison. Like 8% is so fast, it's crazy. Little movement here. So this is the third zip where you... Or the third zip either way, you have to switch to the fast rewind mid down slash attack. Satisfied run. Well, this run was good until the point where it became bad.
Une prison. Il y en avait une de similaire dans le palais de mon père. Je n'y avais jamais mis les pieds.
Yeah, there's...
Aujourd'hui, c'était moi.
Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but I would say really, really good. You can optimize some setups with the camera-wise were quite slow. Have to admit that. But that was... Whew. Like here, this setup... Like, if you fall into prison at 26 minutes, you're just nervous, you're just shaking. Some setups are slower, naturally. Oh, why is the zip so free? I know, I feel like... oh yeah, that button made no sense. I feel like I'm quite decent at cancelling stuff. Or going fast rewind mid-zip.
Une salle de torture.
This feel you can sing on your own stream. Oh wait, you don't stream. Oh, Rip. My setup for torture are the panels on the floor. Like it's quite easy to line up the parallel the camera in a parallel way. And also I didn't get stuck at the enemies here. Streaming is gay, yeah, true. That's why I got this run offline. Prove my point, but I see what you mean. Yeah, last time I got stuck at the enemies and had to rewind. Like I was literally stuck in it. Couldn't move. Yeah, true, erase that. I just quoted it.
Non, non.
Faites attention.
À quoi? Tout n'est pas un piège, vous savez.
Sub 30 elevator, yes. It's not sub 30 tomb cutscene though. Like sub 30 tomb cutscene If anyone ever gets that, he's a legend already. For me at least. 'Cause that would mean saving another 17 seconds on the run so far. Running over the corner, so the tomb is loaded. Yeah, I was in a quite weird position. I normally stand in the middle of that dark spot on the floor, but whatever. It's only about the aim anyways. Nothing else nothing else matters. And split. So at this point I knew it's basically all or nothing. You have 3 minutes
Une tombe.
to have a heartbeat of 120, and then you have to
La dague était dans votre main.
do it, the last
Avoir hésité.
few
Pourquoi?
zips.
Vous vous croyez plus malin que les autres, mais vous êtes comme tous les autres.
I can already spoiler you on where I lost the
Tuer et détruire.
sub 40,
Pourquoi?
which was probably a good thing, because it
Oh, prince, vous
took a lot of nervosity off me. Sub 32 and sub 40 is linked? Well, it could be. Probably will be.
Juste ici.
Prenez ma main.
First of all, cool cutscene. Second of all, the first person glitch on the balcony after the last sword puzzle. That was basically where it died. There I lost
Je ne pensais pas ce que j'ai dit.
15 seconds.
Non. C'est vrai. Tout ce qui se passe est de ma
That was quite painful.
Je voulais les honneurs, la gloire. J'ai causé
When I failed that, I knew, okay, I will get a low or mid 40. I will PB,
Mais bon,
probably,
et si cette tombe,
but sub 40 won't happen anymore.
au moins la dague disparaîtra avec nous. Et puis,
And I became a bit more calm. Dude, this cutscene is
Viens,
boring.
vous tremblez.
je
Fuck.
déteste être enfermé. On doit
See, I'm still waiting for the setup to skip tomb cutscene. Just saying.
Quand j'étais petite, ma mère me
Still
disait
waiting for sphere.
si j'avais peur,
Still waiting,
que s'ouvre
still
un passage.
waiting for sphere.
Je ne l'ai jamais dit à personne.
Ça se comprend. Je n'ai jamais rien entendu de si.
At least if you split at the start of tomb cutscene, you always know when it's over,
Kakul.
because that's at 2 minutes 15.
Qui a fait ça?
What's up, 40? You can
Ah,
believe me when I say I will not run this game for quite some time. Just I don't have enough. I don't need it. Berlin, dude. What's with Berlin? Don't know anything. So yeah, the 2-minute 20 cutscene is followed by 45 seconds of stairs, if done correctly. If you get the perfect line, you in. That's one of the disadvantages of keyboard and mouse. Like, I would never play this on keyboard and mouse. You will lose time here. Probably 5 seconds or something. Yeah, no, so yeah, it's fine. Just send me afterwards. Also, I love the movement of the zip, the fluidity, the steps right into the jump where he gets up. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, for endgame I need 3 cents. So take this enemy. And if I don't fail, this is enough. If I do fail, which will happen, sadly. Yeah, that's... Then there are enemies afterwards, so I can get a sandbag, that's no problem. Actually, let me look at my controller, what I did wrong here. Because the setup for this position was good. Or it should have been good, but he jumped off diagonally, and I don't understand why. So then I didn't get it once more. And then I got it, I think. Yep. Yeah, one retrieve, that's like 5 seconds lost. My sound best is... I posted that in the Discord. I think 3940 something? Can't really look right now, but Discord. I wrote it there. I think 3946. Okay, so the last 3 zips of the game. Actually, the last 2 zips of the game. The third one is just a jump. You can't fail it. $48. Yeah, it is close. Like split 1 and 3 were just... Wow. Fourth one was okay. The only real time loss compared to the goals was the last one, as you just saw. That first person thing was unfortunate. Happens, I guess. Okay, 2 more zips. More shoutouts to Sphere MJ for zips, I guess. At this point I blame Nervosity for being slow on setups and stuff. Unload, unload, done. Also, you don't have to go down the ladder, didn't even know that. Always went down until Kata told me I don't have to. Another 2 seconds. That really sums up over the run. All those 1 or 2 second time saves. And here the fast F. If you walk into the wall, you will die here. Saving another second. Because of the zip and caves, here you get the slow-mo. Because that's the first time you jump off a pole, climbing up 10 times. Everyone who climbs up more than 10 times is bad. Hey Culus. The run's almost over. I'm just restreaming this and then I'll host someone. But since this run was really good, I wanted to share it. So, at this point, I knew sub 40 won't happen. The only thing I had to do was to not die in this fight. And since Kata did that last time, I was quite nervous, I want to say. Yeah, okay, Martin. Sure. So, as you will see, I really focused on not getting hit too much. That's why I got a lot of blocks, lost a lot of time. It's just, this whole split was not good. Well, it's not your fault, I say I was influenced by you. The sub 40 was dead already. If I still had a chance to sub 40, I would have gone full risk, but... yeah, whatever. Also nice retrieve that send. Gives you a little security. Where did Kata fail? Nice meme. Yeah, I like how this game doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. Like wanting to torpedo on one enemy is like, I don't know, 5 meters away, yeah, let's try to jump over him. That makes way more sense. Fucking joke. Frozen enemies, also good. Was kidding? Yeah, me too. This whole game was kidding me at this point. Double kill. Yeah, they changed sooner or later. Makes me actually sad. Oh, dude, jumping over attacks. Those reflexes, what a legend. He just waited for him to attack me and, well, he didn't, so fuck him. That's it. Normally in a good run here, you're at 9 minutes, a little over 9 minutes. SOT killer saves. Esco helping me. 8 seconds. 7. Not even kidding. Yeah, well, yeah, it is easy. Never denied that.
Pour votre propre sécurité, je vous conseille de fuir.
So without the first person fail, no sand retrieve. Better last fight where I actually focus 7 seconds, yeah. Would have been it. Like this, it's a 40-19. A run I'm really satisfied with. As my sum of best says, sub 40 is possible. Mid 39 is possible if you grind enough. Which I won't do. Run was decent. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, taking into account all the little mistakes that it, like a setup takes 1 or 2 seconds too long. It happened a few times. Sum that up and you get 15 seconds, 20. That's just, I'll call it movement mistakes. Happens in every run. Would go away with enough practice. With a lot of practice. So yeah, that was the restream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I officially wish good luck to Catalyst for the sub 40, which I honestly think he will get it. I won't pressure him, but he's definitely capable of getting sub 40 in this game. You missed it, rip rain. So I think I'll host, I think Robbie's streaming. Show us again. Can watch the VOD honestly. Yeah.